An extremely worrisome development for the Oromo and all nations and nationalities in Ethiopia who seek self-rule and self-determination.
What we have to remember is that Abiy Ahmed is not an elected leader.
And he's made little effort to ensure free and fair elections since his appointment.
It is in this context, and in the context of an Ethiopia that sees prominent Oromos murdered, that we assert that Hachalu Hundessa was assassinated.
Over 40 million people are still in shock and in mourning.
Hachalu's uncle was killed by the military 2 days after his nephew's assassination.
And it's what's happening in Ethiopia right now that we must give our attention to.
Leaders of the Oromo Federalist Congress, Jawar Mohammed, Bekele Garba, Hamza Borana, and at least 35 other leaders, activists and journalists are being detained without having committed any crime.
The Makalawi prison, a notorious torture chamber that Abiy closed,
as part of his initial reform, is where these leaders are currently being illegally held.
We know they've been physically assaulted while detained. Jawar is on a hunger strike and Bekele is very ill.
2 US citizens, Redwan Aman and Yusuf Bashir, are unlawfully detained and we still don't know where they are.
We all anticipated a national reconciliation process to take place when Abiy assumed his position.
It could have happened. It could have changed the direction of Ethiopia for good. But it didn't.
And in light of this moment, for the Oromo and every other nation and nationality in Ethiopia, our demands are clear.
An independent external investigation into Hachalu Hundessa's assassination.
The immediate resignation of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed.
The end of extrajudicial killings of civilians. The release of all political prisoners.
Free and fair elections in 2020.
An end to the internet and phone line shutdown.
And finally, we demand that the international community impose immediate sanctions on Ethiopia if these demands are not met.
We will no longer be satisfied with symbolic victories.
The Oromo demand real justice.
I am Oromo.
We are Oromo.
I stand
with Oromo protests.
Do you?